Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. I have been asked for a card for a new baby, and all I've done so far is printed the name and date and such what the requester wanted on there. So I think I'm going to cut this with this, which is Gummiapan. This is a Gummiapan nested, I forgot what they were called, nested dotted squares, I think they were called, something along those lines. And I am going to cut that one there, I think. And because I printed this on my toner machine, I think I'm going to do that in silver. Foil it in silver is what I'm trying to say. And there's a piece. So let's cut that. Let me get the foiling machine out. So let's turn this on. I think I normally do it on 4, can't remember. I haven't used it for a little while. So let's get a bit of foil. Like that. Let's just wait for that to heat up. So that goes green, it's ready, and we will just feed that through. So let's see what this looks like. That's nice. So let me get rid of this. Okay. So I put that over there. I'm just going to make a quick hard base. So if you haven't seen me do this before, from a sheet of A4 UK, the biggest square you can get is a 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. So I score at 5 7/8. Fold in half. And then cut at 5 7/8. And that will fit into a 6 by 6 envelope. So is that sun going to cause a problem to us? I think it's going in again. It's coming out again. Going in, coming out, going in, coming out. It's gone in again. So that's our card. So for the image, I thought I'd do this one. This was kindly sent to me. It's your next stamp, and it's called Love and Smiles. And I think I'm going to use this little guy. I've already got the die out for him. And I think I might emboss him because everything else is a bit shiny, isn't it? So let's shine him up as well. So I'll pop him in there. Let me grab my embossing supplies. I appear to have lost my anti-static bag somewhere in amongst everything. I only used it the other day. Obviously didn't put it away, or I put it away so well that I don't know where it is. Anyway, we'll crack on without it. So I'm going to stamp in VersaFine. And then emboss in clear. Go. So to start with, I have got CG1, GG10 and CG17. These are from the new greys. So the numbering and names have sort of changed a bit, but that's sort of like cool grey 0, 2 and 5 in theory. So I'm just going to do a bit of the dark down the bottom, around where that overlaps on his ear and at the bottom of his ears, and down there. Back up there, I think. I'm just shaking the camera a little bit. Bit on his arm, under the chin, around where his ears overlap from there. And with the next one, I'm going to do the rest of his legs up here. And then the lightest one, do his little face. Highlights on his ears. Okay. For the pinks, we'll do R1, R120 and R20. So, oh no, with the mid one, I'm going to do his little feet, nose, and a little bit of his tummy. And then with the lightest one we do that. I might do a little bit of cheek on there. And then with the dark one, do a bit of dark down here. go. That's him. We'll do a bit of highlight on him in a bit. Let's get him cut out first. There's our little guy. So he'll go on there. Next, I'm going to get this stuck to this because we have to do it with some tape. Okay, so let's get this on here straight. Okay, we'll put that on there next. I'm not going to put any Quickie Glue on it because it will take the colour off this silver card if it gets anywhere, and because this is quite thick, this card, it won't warp using this glue because like I say, it's quite thick. So let's get that one on there. Okay, oops, pin. We'll do a bit of highlight on this little guy, just on the balloons. Do a little tiny bit on his nose and his tummy. Right, let that gel pen dry, and I'm going to cut a few stars, I think. So let me find a die with some little stars on it. Okay, I've got this little one that will do some stars, so let me do some silver ones. Right, I'm going to get this one on first. I'm going to do some foam, I think, on this one. So let's put some bits on here. So there's a little guy on there, and then we will put some stars on. That's a good start. This is one. Right, now I think let's pop those in my little storage tray over there, and go for these. So I think that's it. So that took 35 minutes. A little bunny and new baby card. Where should we put it? The sun's shining in, isn't it? Hopefully you can see it okay. But that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.